What's up? Hey guys, I am back with another video and happy Monday. Welcome back. And to all my new subscribers, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to like the video, and if you want to leave a comment, talk to me back. Let's talk about it. But in today's and typically I make my videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I make them on Monday to try to get you motivated and get you going for the week, because I know you probably have so many things to do and so much ahead of you that you may need a positive word, and I'm just here to encourage you. And then on Wednesdays, I come back to the crib, all right? I come back to you and I just let you know, keep going. I know it's Wednesday, you ready for Friday. And, people probably have tried your patience by now, but stay positive and continue to push through, because Friday is only a few days or a couple days away. Then I come back on Friday and I'm like, what's up, what y'all doing? Cause what y'all cook? Cause I'm hungry, cause I've been working all week. And I just want to come over and chill and have a meal and we can talk about it. And so I try to give you motivation on Friday and just to keep you going and, throughout the weekend. And I'll be back on Monday. So in today's, excuse me. So in today's video, I want to talk about when you begin to heal and when you begin to forgive people, right? Because we talked about that all last week. Forgiving, moving on, working out your problems, fixing you for you. And this week, we're taking it personal. We're making it our mission to just really go after everything that we always wanted to be. Like maybe you have just got out of a relationship, maybe you just got a divorce, or maybe something traumatic has happened in your life and you was like, okay, I'm going to get back to me, because you lost yourself trying to be there for other people and, just whatever it is that or however it is that you lost yourself. And now you're like, okay, so now it's just me. What do I want to do? How do I want to fix it? And we talked about therapy and a life coach or a counselor, whatever it is that you need to go get help. We talked about those things last week. So you're in the process of getting that done. And what that looks like, I'll give you a little clue to let you know that you are on the right track, is going back and sitting down and thinking, what have you always wanted to do, and getting back to that. Maybe you wanted to go back and get your degree. You always wanted to have your degree in a certain area, and now you're so focused on you're trying to stay busy, you're trying to stay positive, and one of those things is going back and getting an education for more income in the house, or just to say that you've done it, whatever reason that to fulfill, a goal that you've always may have had, but you couldn't really get to it because you had so many distractions. But now you like, okay, I'm going back to school. Or maybe it's not school. Maybe you decided, I'm gonna start that hair business. I always wanted to sell hair, or maybe you wanted to, whatever entrepreneur, a candle business, hair. It's so many things that you can sell and become an awesome entrepreneur and make a lot of money, sometimes more money than going to school, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I would just say this: if you're going to go back to school, make sure it's something that is going to be worth you going in debt. And I feel like really that ain't nothing, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, so, maybe that's what you want to do. Or you decided, you gained weight over the years and you're like, I really want to get back to the way I was, or the body mass that I had before something traumatic happened to me, or when I was in high school, or maybe before I started having children, or, whatever. You want to change your weight, you want to, feel better. Or you're saying, I want to really work on my appearance, and I want to get better makeup or better skincare routine, whatever it is. There's so many things that you can go back to before you were in that situation, and you have to focus on yourself. It's not about anyone else, it's about you. And I know that for those of us who have constantly focused on other people, being supportive of other people, you've always put yourself on a back burner. But when I tell you, when you cut out everything else and you focus on yourself, because 9 times out of 10 people are ungrateful anyway. You can bend over backwards and jump in front of a truck for them, and they still, they're not grateful for it. So it's time for you to focus on you. It's time for you to do you. It's time for you to get back to that woman or that man that you've always knew that you can become. It's time for you to work on your mental health. It's time for you to build a closer relationship with God. It's time for you to go back and mend those relationships that may have gotten strained because of a toxic relationship, or or maybe life just be lifing, you know what I mean? So it's time for you to go back and fix whatever it is that you need to fix. And I am here to encourage you that you can do it. You can do it. You can't worry about what other people think about you, or if you have to start all over. Listen, I will start all over 1,001 times if I have to. That means that you're trying. Failure means that you're trying. But we're not failing over here. We're being successful. We're taking our time. We're figuring out what we want to do, how we want to move, and execute it. We're no longer worried about outside opinions of us. You have to, at some point, you have to just break down and focus on yourself and your life and what you want out of life. And that doesn't make you selfish. That doesn't make you mean, or whatever people may think about you, because you're no longer catering to them. You're no longer there when they need you. You know what I mean? Like, you are taking time to get back to you. And that is so important, because if you are not okay, then no one around you will be okay. Your children wouldn't be okay. So you have to really focus on that and dig deep and grind. Sometimes you have to just cut out the noise, cut out the negative people in your life, cut out, and one thing, one thing I have noticed is, when you let go of a lot of negative people, you no longer communicate with them, your life skyrocket, and you don't realize how negative people can bring you down. You don't realize that when you're in it, but until you get out of it, until you start focusing on yourself, that's when you'll have that moment like, wow, I have accomplished so much since I stopped hanging around these negative people, or since I stopped doubting myself, or since I stopped being afraid to jump out there and, go after my goals and my dreams. So I just want to come on here and encourage you that it's okay to start over. It's okay to focus on yourself. It's okay. That's what you need to do for a season. It's okay to go back and get everything that you've always prayed for, you've always wanted. Those things are okay to do. So take the time for yourself and really, tap into whatever it is that you want to do. But most importantly, pray about it and ask God to help you through it. He will answer your prayers, but you have to ask. You have to pray. You have to build that prayer life. And everything you probably wanted, or things that you couldn't even imagine, will be so overwhelming, and you'll be so grateful when you do get those things, when your hard work start paying off. So stay focused, stay prayed up, and just believe in yourself, and know that this season is about you and no one else. So that's all I got, and I'll see you guys next video.